Alright, yeah, we're straight. What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing, man? Great, cool, fine, dandy. As you guys can see from the title of this video today, there are here. Let me back up real quick. So it is year 2024, and as you guys know, I graduated in 2023. So I feel like it's only acceptable for me to make a video like this. I'm making this video because a lot of you guys are gonna be graduating within this week, next week, the week after next, or the week after the week after next, or the week after the week after the week after next. So, and as you guys can see from the title of the video, how to know if you're cooked or not. Now, for pre-definition of what the word cooked means, we're gonna go ahead and pull up Google real quick, right there. Perfect. Now that we know the definition of what cooked means, we're about to start with the first topic, or the first people, and this is jocks and athletes. Now, a lot of you guys are thinking, well, I got D1 scholarships, I got D1. I'm not talking about you guys, okay? I'm not talking about the professionals, 5-star recruits out of the league. We're talking about you D2, D3, D4, not even division characters. We're talking about those dudes in the hallway, thought they were the ish for the longest time, you know. These are the most popular kids in school, or some of them popular kids in school. I'm talking about like track athletes, football, soccer, baseball, doesn't matter. They have the biggest head ever. Now, what separates these guys from the rest of the other people I'm about to talk about is these people spent all their VC after high school on tattoos and getting dreads. And buddy, all your athletic points are gonna go down the drain because you have the least transferable skill, or second least transferable skill. And that's because, bro, what are you gonna do? If you don't get those offers, what are you gonna do, buddy? You don't have any scholarships. You're not playing for a college team, and most of you guys think you're gonna be a walk-on if you didn't get scouted. I don't know about that one, Chief. You gotta be like a cold turkey, and I'm pretty sure y'all ain't that cold. Anyway, second one. Now, this is a very hot take. Bear with me here. I believe college is not a scam. I know, me, whatever, it doesn't matter. But I don't think college is as big as a scam as people push it out to be. Now, I know as a dropout myself, that sounds weird coming from my mouth, pause, no diddy. But a lot of you guys go to college for the wrong reason, if that makes sense. Y'all go to college because somebody told you to go to college and you had no plan after. So you'll go to college to go find yourself and become a business major. Buddy, that is not a career. You're in a freaking hobby. Like, come on, man. Don't go into college for something that you can learn on the street just as easily. And now you have a freaking $6K, $7K a semester fine that you're paying, and now you got $100,000 in student debt. It don't make sense. We do need nurses, lawyers, doctors, you know, any nursing students, you know, hit my line, you feel me? You know where I'm at. I know I look cooked right now, but we gonna solve that, you feel me? Now, the next person I have to talk about is the popular kid. Now, you're probably thinking, doesn't that tie into the jocks and whatnot? No, it does not. So, the popular kids could be known for any other reason. Usually, it's some people that are just cool with everybody, you know, they got a nice car, they got this, but usually they got the daddy's money, the mommy's money, you feel me? So, these people are used to having life handed to them, basically. But the second that money or income or any form of popularity dies off after high school, you've got it pretty bad, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. And some of you guys are the bops of the school. So when I say popular, I mean popular. These people usually go out seeking male or female, opposite gender, whatever you guys swing with. They go seeking that attention and usually end up with the C virus or the A virus, if you know what I mean. And or best case scenario, you know, you end up with 6 kids and a mortgage. But that's best case scenario for you popular kids. Usually this falls onto the girls, but it happens with dudes too. Don't get it mixed up, you know, equality nowadays. Now, time to get serious on this one. This is the saddest of all the cases, and this is the class clown. Now, here's what I have to say to all you class clowns, or I could say theater kids too. If you're an actor, a class clown, a singer, buddy, unless you're the 1% of the 1%, you're the most off the charts, bro. Like, it's done for you, man. and the reason I'm saying this is a lot of the skills that you've learned in these classes, or a lot of these class clowns, usually have low GPAs. Now, when I say low GPAs, I'm talking about like the 2.5s and below. And this is because you thought your gig, or you're just being funny, so you never really took school serious. But for actors, you're thinking, well, acting is gonna take me that far. And a lot of you guys don't put in the effort after the fact, and you don't make it. Singers are the same way. You don't put in the effort, but that's usually natural. Like, that's a talent that you get. Both are a talent. When it comes down to class clowns though, the second you get into the real world and it gets real serious, yeah, man, Kevin Hart ain't getting you out of this one. Like, it's done for you, bro. Now, my favorite one to talk about, and the most rampant in college and the most rampant in high school, it's like 30% of high schoolers are this, and I want to say in college 60% of college people are this, and that is the fiend. Now, this can pertain to any form of substances on the market, but usually we know what the fiend is. I'm not gonna say it on YouTube because I don't wanna, you feel me, I don't wanna get demonetized, but the fiends, nah, you gotta pack that one up, bro. And these are the people. Here, let me put you through the fiend's lifestyle, right? Usually this is an addict that gets some form of plug theme going behind them, and usually in high school they're smoking a lot, they're doing their thing a lot. Now, the second high school ends, usually they have a 1.0 GPA because they didn't think of anything in class. They usually just smoked and scrolled on TikTok or whatever, but usually they're not it, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. They don't play sports, their grades are bad, they're not funny or popular, and they're only known by their kind, okay? Usually these people end up in 3 ways: arrested, or going to college and then end up doing the whole process over again. So it's very scary for these people. Also, usually their parents kick them out of the house by the time they get out of high school because they don't want to end up on a J. Cole song, but if you know, you know. So I'm not even gonna really have to specify that. Now, there is a light at the end of the tunnel for some of you guys, and that is you could just lock in. But I mean, some of you guys are really absolutely diabolically fried and left in the oven a little bit too long. But then we've got the special archetype of kids that have a 50-50 to usually 25-75% chance of success, and that is the nerds or the quiet kids in class. Now, when I'm saying quiet kids in class, I'm not meaning quiet kids. I'm meaning the more to themselves, they don't talk to a lot of people kind of people. So these are your scholars. These are usually your people that help you with your homework every once in a while, help you cheat with your homework. And these are usually people that keep to themselves, or the person that's friends with everybody but not friends with anybody. And a lot of you guys claim to be that. I'm telling you now, you might not be. You fall into one of these trees, and it's usually not this. This is like a 10% chance of falling into this tree. And there's a lot of kids in your school, I'm sure. But these people, what makes them so special is they've built skills, and they've built the knowledge of certain skills that are gonna take you further in life than everybody else has. While everybody else was worried about popularity and whatnot, these people were locked in on their grades. Usually they have like a 3.0 GPA, 3.5, or 4.0 if you get on the real nerdy side, but these people were locked in on grades. Did a little bit of sports, maybe once or twice, so they're a little athletic. Some of these kids are a little slightly chubby, but that's even better if you ask me, because these people don't get a lot of attention. So they're used to not pleasing everybody. They're used to having some social skills, but not too much. So they stay in the face of people, but they stay out of the face of people. They stay out of trouble. They know how to do things. They know how to assist. They got that teamwork on Hall of Fame, Dimer. These people are the most well off because these are also the C average students. Now, if you know business wise, at least, C average students usually make up about 90%, I want to say, of the most successful people in the world. And then you've got like the hyper nerds like Bill Gates and freaking, I almost said Heisenberg, but yeah, we'll say Heisenberg. These people, yeah, you've got a chance, man. As long as you lock in, you're good. And usually what happens with these people are over their last summer or over the summers, they start building on these skills. But when they're on that last summer, That senior year, it's over. After that, there's summer break. They usually go lose weight. They usually go build a business. They usually go they usually do all this by themselves, but they usually go make a group of people and they just start building and building and building and building. So while everybody else is in college, or as everybody else is in summer school, or everybody else is doing other things like partying and getting crazy, these people are locked in. Now, I think a lot of people want to be this archetype, but like I said, you're usually, I'm not gonna lie to you, buddy, you're not that guy. But anyhow, these usually make up your YouTubers, your vloggers, your businessmen, businesswomen. Once again, all inclusive. Yeah, feed me. But I'm gonna leave you guys at that, man. Really, that was a short video, not gonna lie. Rolled through that pretty quickly. And I just wanted to let you guys know, congratulations to all the graduates, man. Hoping to see you guys on the other side. Do not get cooked, don't get fried, don't get rolled over, and don't sit down and take it. If I do have a word of advice for you graduates, it is during this summer, please sit down and think to yourself, what do I want to do? Like, what do you truly want to do? If there was no monetary value involved, what is something that you would want to do every day, all day, that would somewhat make you very happy? That can be nursing, that can be YouTube creation, that could be business, it could be anything. Think to yourself without everybody else's opinion swirling around you, because it's gonna be insane. By now, if you're a senior, you've probably gotten like 50, 60 different people at your graduation coming up to you saying, bro, what are you gonna do after college? After high school, are you gonna go to college? Are you gonna get a job? What are you gonna do? Just tune them out for like 24 hours and just think to yourself, what do you wanna do? And that's gonna be a huge decision that you make in your life. But I love you guys, and I'm gonna check you guys on the next video. Bye bye.